Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video I'll be talking about my reasons why for getting adult braces, the cost, what to expect, and some tips and tricks. So go ahead and like the video and let's get started. Please excuse the noise. I'm a mom of 4 and if I was to wait until my house got quiet I would never make a video. They're literally tearing the house apart. But let's get started. So when I first told my niece about my procedure, because she got her braces done as well, her teeth is complete, she immediately said that she was going to miss my smile. And I will miss my smile too, because this is the smile that took me throughout life. And when I look at my baby pictures of my children, I look back at it, this is the smile that I had. Also, I have these pegs right next to my tooth front. I have these pegs. They're right next to my two front teeth. I don't want to remove. I was asked if I want them gone. I said no, because I think they are genetic. My grandma has them and one of my sister has it. So why would I change something so beautiful like that? My main reason is solely just for a healthier smile. Not necessarily a perfect smile. I don't really care for it to be 100% perfect, because literally this is my smile throughout my entire life. I just want a healthier smile. But I was told that the way how my bite is, it's not like I'm not biting properly. So my teeth are more like outwards this way. And they think that if I keep going, my teeth will just go straight out like that, allegedly. And I don't want to be a scary grandma, inshallah, when my children grow up and have kids. I don't want to be the scary grandma with the weird teeth and all the children run away from me. That's not what I want. I just want to have a healthier smile, inshallah. When you get braces, you can expect to be in pain. It's going to be painful. When I went to reapply my braces, I had to get the old ones removed and the new ones applied. The old ones been on my mouth for like over a year, and I had to take a break on that due to the budget I was working with then. But I thought I had everything under control, because during that entire time, I've been eating, no pain, I'm just chilling, I'm cleaning my teeth, maintaining it, I was fine. So when I went back to actually have my braces reapplied, I thought I was smooth sailing, because like the orthodontist said, there'll be pressure. And when he applied it, I felt like a little pressure, because it's like my teeth started to be gripped together tightly. So after that, I thought it was fine. But literally from the orthodontist, we went back to the bus station to head back to home. And during the bus ride, the pressure just started to get intense. I was in pain the whole ride. And I had to try my best to sleep through it. And yeah, you will have pain, because you have bones literally shifting, trying to make room in your mouth, trying to rearrange from the position it was grown out. So you will have lots of pain. But the good thing is it goes away. The pain is pretty much on and off, and you feel it and then it goes away. And you're not in constant pain like a week or two after it's applied. You're like just getting these uncomfortable sensations. So like right now, if I bite down on certain parts of my teeth, they're very tender and they hurt. My pegs, they do hurt a lot, but I've gotten accustomed to it, and you'll be able to bear through it for the most part. So another thing you can expect is that you will get a lisp. I think I have a lisp now, but it might not be extreme, because I never had a lisp before the braces gave it to me. And like sometimes I whistle when I'm speaking, and I mostly hear it when I'm doing like voiceovers for videos and I'm just like literally speaking into a mic. I whistle sometimes and you can hear the lisp. Another thing that was unexpected for me, along with like the fluctuation of pain here and there, is that your teeth literally feel like they're gonna fall out. And I guess I never got that far into my actual procedure. First time I did it in Morocco, doing it now, my teeth, especially the bottom, they feel like they're gonna fall out. And I got nervous, because I'm like, wait, are my teeth really shaky? And turns out your teeth do get pretty loose. Not loose to fall out. If it does fall out, then you know you're in trouble. But you're supposed to feel like that wiggling sensation, because your teeth are literally moving. And for example, this is a lot of TMI. I brush my teeth beforehand. I can actually see that my teeth to the bottom is shutting closed. I wish I took a picture before, but I do have a can you see that inner tooth? There was a small little space, I kid you not, there was like a small little space between the two teeth next to the one that's inside of my gum. There was a small little space, and that space is literally closing up, and I am shocked that I'm actually seeing progress so quickly a month in. So yeah, your teeth will feel wiggly because they're getting loose and they're moving around. You can call this segment the what to expect and pros and cons, and you can decide for yourself whether that's a pro or a con for you. Another thing is that I've noticed, I don't know, because getting braces as an adult, you have like stress and thing going on, or if it's a part of the process, I have to ask the orthodontist on my next visit. But like some mornings I wake up and I feel like I'm clenching, or if I'm washing dishes, I feel like I'm just like clenching, or maybe because my teeth are tender, I can feel my top teeth and my bottom teeth just connecting, and I'm fully aware of it. I don't know if it's stress contributing or that's a part of the process of getting your bite fixed, but I feel like I'm clenching a lot, and I'll update you when I ask the orthodontist if that's supposed to happen or not. But yeah, but along with the clenching, I actually stopped drooling. I know. I used to drool a lot and I would snore too. So with me clenching in my sleep now, I guess my mouth is actually shut and I'm able to drool less. And when I first like visited the orthodontist, the company, the practice that I decided to go with. I'm coming, Miriam. The practice that I decided to go with, when he saw my face, he said that he can see that I actually have to be conscious and close my mouth. So he really has to bring my smile back, basically. So my mouth is starting to shut. And I'm clenching. So I guess two pros and cons. I have no clue, but you let me know what you think. And the last thing I want to mention, really and truly, is that I haven't experienced any real limitations on what I can eat from what I can't eat, except for when my teeth are tender. So when your teeth are basically settled in for a little bit, you can literally eat whatever you want. I was first told not to eat apples, but I can eat apples and I can eat chips. I can eat crunchy things. I just try to chew more on my molars and premolars and not to the front where the most tender part of my mouth is. I'm able to chew anyway and eat whatever I want, basically. I probably shouldn't because my orthodontist is all the way in London, 3 hours away, but I still do it. Now let's talk about the pricing. I put off my braces treatment because it is super expensive getting braces. But I had to shop around. I really did shop around and I attended many free consultations. Apparently the Midlands of England, they have the worst prices yet. London actually has the best prices, and like the north, wherever those places are, whatever cities or whatever you call it, states, I don't know, counties, wherever the north is, they have the better prices. So you literally have to shop around. And what helped is that I, Googling everybody else in our business, reading our search and listening to what we say allegedly. But when I search orthodontist, I would then go on like Instagram or Facebook, and then I get a whole bunch of ads of different companies here and there. So when I was looking for orthodontist, I came in on a discounted price. So the price that I was given entering the contract for both the top arch and the bottom arch was £1,975 to apply the braces. In the Midlands, it's about £3,000, £3,500, 4,000. I'm getting my baby. 1 second.
I love you guys.
1,979. 1,000. So £1,975 was the price I was quoted for the braces. And then they said I have to do like 4 extractions, and that's like £200 per teeth. So what, 800, you add that onto it. And then they said the price for my standard braces, it goes up for 12 months and you pay it over 12 months. But then, and it's complete, but then the extra visits that you have to like readjust your smile, they assume that it will take 18 months for me to complete my treatment. That'll be an extra £150 per extra visit. So I'm going up to 18 months, hopefully, inshallah. I'm asking Allah to make the process even faster. I mean, but when you add those extra numbers, I think I came up to like £3,500. Could be less, could be a little bit more. But with all of that said, it's still cheaper than doing it here locally in the Midlands, because that amount was just to put the braces on the top or bottom of your mouth, not including extractions or anything like that. Oh, and I had to pay extra £150 to take off my old braces, the debonding part of it. Yeah, that's how much it costs for me to apply my braces. It's actually a couple of Muslims working at the practice, and they let you split the cost over 12 months, interest-free, alhamdulillah, so that works out perfectly. Sorry if my lighting is super off. I live in England. I'm trying to work with the window, but it is what it is. But I can barely see myself, so hopefully you guys can see me too. Anyways, so I want to give you guys some tips when you're looking at doing your own, I guess, research for your own treatment. Anyways, first thing I will tell everyone to do is shop around and attend as many and as much free consultations as you can. So if you know you want to do braces one day, reach out to a couple of practices that actually offer free orthodontic assessments and get a quote. Because when I did that, I was able to learn a lot from each orthodontist and what they recommend and, you know, their professional advice. So like the first one I went to, the guy basically told me I don't have to do the bottom of my mouth. I can just continue the top for like £3,500. I don't know if you're trying to sell me something, but he told me £3,500, I can just finish the top. And he didn't think that I need to pull out any teeth to finish the top. But he said if I want to do the bottom of my mouth, I will definitely need to remove some teeth. But if I take from the bottom, then I have to take from the top again. So next one that I'm actually working with, they told me I need to do the top and bottom because I'm not biting properly, and I need to start biting healthily because my teeth will go out. And I literally went to do an assessment back in Montana before I even went to Morocco, and I got my regular dental work did. They referred me over to their orthodontic practice, and the guy basically said the same thing about my teeth going outwards, scary little teeth. So yeah, that was mentioned again. So I thought, okay, two people say that, maybe that's something I should consider. And I will still be happy with just doing the top as well, but my husband told me if I'm doing it, I better do it properly. So he think I should do the bottom again, so I'm working on the bottom. So he wants to extract 4 of my teeth, but then he said my canine is one of my most important teeth and he doesn't want to remove it, but he wants to remove this one here. I don't know if you can see this one here to make room for the canine. And when I look at it in the mirror, I feel like I will have such a huge gap. What is actually happening to my mouth? How will I look in the end? I have no clue. But he recommended me keeping my canines, and my mom really liked that because she said the canines are important teeth too, and she is happy that he was able to recognize that as well and actually want to save my canines. So yeah. And then the third one, I wanted to do a consultation locally and reach out to some random practice again, and they gave me their code and they said like how much to do my braces. They said it starts at £4,000, actually 4,200, and I was like, okay, that's too much, never mind, I already found a company that I want to work with. And then they asked me their price, and I told them their price, and they said, okay, come in for a free consultation to see if we can price match. So it was free, and I went ahead again while I wait for the actual start of my orthodontic treatment in London. I got a spot in quickly to hear what they had to say. And unfortunately, they couldn't price match, so I have to go to London to keep up with my treatment. But they did mention that they won't pull up my canine because it's too complicated. So they can't quite do anything about it. They're gonna remove my canine. And they use standard braces. And they told me standard braces are actually the best to work with. And their practice actually don't use any self-ligating braces, ceramic, none of that invisible braces or anything. They strictly work with the standard braces because they said you get a better fix using the tried and tested method for ever so long instead of like the self-ligating or ceramic. So although they couldn't price match and they wanted to rip my canine out, at least I got some added information about standard braces, which I'm currently wearing. I literally shop around to learn more from these orthodontists. When they all give you their professional opinion, you're actually learning. And chances are you might be able to be successful with getting a price match to the practice that you actually want to attend. So yeah, shop around. That's my first step. My next recommendation is invest in a Waterpik. Whether you're wearing braces or not, get a Waterpik. Because literally when you think you brush your teeth properly, get a Waterpik and it will literally shine you up and tell you your teeth are still dirty. That Waterpik will really flush out everything, and if you're wearing braces, you want to make sure you can clean the bars properly because there are little holes and grooves here. You want water to shoot it out and clean your teeth. And alhamdulillah, I had my old braces on for an entire year and there was no type of decay on my teeth at all. I just cleaned them properly and used the Waterpik because literally if you have bars on your teeth, flossing won't work at all. Maybe flossing will work with someone that doesn't wear braces, but literally if you have a Waterpik, it's such a quicker process to get the water out and shoot the water in your teeth and all the food comes out. So yeah, get a Waterpik. To end, really and truly, if your teeth are a little bit crooked, it's fine. No one cares that much. It makes you you. It makes your smile unique and it makes it perfect to you. And it's your family love you with your crooked smile. And whoever loves you will love you even with your crooked smile. So don't really go and fix your teeth if it's a little bit crooked. Like everyone wants the same veneers and chiclet looking teeth. Why? Why does everyone have to have the same smile? That's crazy to me. But embrace your smile, even if it's a little bit crooked. And I know it sounds crazy for someone trying to get braces, but literally, I'm just trying to get a healthy smile, not a perfect smile. And I'm keeping everything. I'm not going to change my pegs or anything because that's what makes me me. That's my teeth. But yeah, and alhamdulillah, even with the information I got from the local orthodontist here in Nottingham, when I go to my next appointment, I'm going to ask the orthodontist, really, why are you trying to pull my teeth out to the top? Explain to me. Because another orthodontist said that I don't need to pull my teeth out, so why do you want to pull them out? So yeah, at least with the shopping around, I have something to give back and ask and, ask and see where it goes from there. So if it is a health issue, I would say, okay, go ahead and fix your smile. But if your teeth are a little bit crooked, just leave them alone. And your smile is beautiful. So yeah, that is it for this very quick, hopefully, video. If you want to continue on my journey with me, I'm actually going to London with my little brother because he has some crowding in his mouth too and he wants an assessment. So we're going to go to London, inshallah, together. So look up for that video if you want to see my smile transform. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys in another video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I also have these pegs on my teeth that I believe are to wait. Oh. And I also oh man. No, that's mine.